This year brought in one of the brightest Diwalis for me. I could launch two podcasts back to back, namely the 32-minute podcast and the Dental Photography School podcast. Both the podcasts were released with massive launch events with live sessions from some of the most notable personalities of the world. In future, I plan to make my podcast more informative by conducting panel casts where there will be more than one speaker. I also plan to add a rapid fire round and ask general questions to my guests about their hobbies and interests to add a dash of joy and excitement to my podcast episodes. I want to invite you to send in your suggestions about how I can make my podcast more relatable to you, about topics you want me to cover in my podcast. You can also suggest guest names who I can invite on my show. Do send in your ideas about how I can make my podcast more fun. If you are someone who has valuable information that can help my listeners, do write to me on podcast@32minute.com. Thank you for your constant support for me and my ventures. Have a happy Diwali and a prosperous New Year.